What's up, it's your boy Modern Ninja the Nerd back again with another video, and today we'll be discussing the latest chapter of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. We're in for a treat with this chapter because lots of theories are debunked, many questions are answered, and new questions arise. But before we dive into that, this video will contain spoilers for the Boruto 2 Blue Vortex manga. You can like this video and save it for later, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so you can feel my energy whenever I upload a video. Now play my intro real quick. He inside my domain, yeah, I think he about to die. He been scared to fight me, now I'm about to show him why. Not that one, the other one.
The monsters. Hold on, wait a minute, let me get a key horizon while I'm ventilating, demonstrating, captivating, assimilating. When you niggas in saying I'm the fucking best, better get your best, nigga, color me impressed. Swear the streets blessed, all up in your chest. Kill you with my sword, guess I gotta clean my mess. The fact that you niggas see me playing, it's only natural, I'm super just saying.
So where we last left off in the manga, Kawaki and Boruto were about to box when Boruto's Toad alerted him to Code's hideout in the Ten Tails. Boruto powers up a jutsu while the Toad rushes him. Boruto then says he's not as good as his grandfather with his jutsu. In the next panel, we see Boruto perform the Flying Thunder God technique, and I gotta say, this alone put the biggest smile on my face. It's a callback to Minato, and we're seeing Boruto become immensely broken before our very eyes. It just goes to show that in the 3-year time skip, Boruto put in crazy work. I thought the Rasengan Uzuhiko was crazy alone, but now he has this. I wonder if Sage Mode will pay a visit as well. Boruto appears in front of a disoriented Code still being affected by the Rasengan Uzuhiko, when suddenly the Ten Tails disappeared before their very eyes. The Toad and Boruto are especially shook. The Toad says that Code shouldn't be able to transport the Ten Tails in his state, when an odd-looking Shinju appears in front of them. It doesn't look like the others. This one looks oddly familiar. Code recognized the odd Shinju as Bug, who is currently stuck in a divine tree. Boruto notes that Bug is stuck in a tree, so what they're seeing can't be Bug, but an odd Shinju. Suddenly, the Shinju presses Boruto. He says Boruto is brave to be here and must have shown up to be eaten. Without saying a word, Boruto uses lightning release. The Shinju then morphs his hand into a mouth to eat Boruto, to which Boruto uses his Flying Thunder God technique to appear beside Code, who falls over still feeling the effects of the Rasengan Uzuhiko. Boruto places his hand on Code and says he deactivated the Uzuhiko. He can't explain what's going on right now, but he tells Code to support him or they both die. Code asks if it's because Bug turned into a Shinju. Boruto says he suspects everyone who was turned into a tree is involved with this, when a voice behind them says it's Chakra. Boruto and Code turn surprised to see another Shinju floating in the air behind them. He says their original goal before they had ego were to make fruits from chakra of the earth, but because of Code, they now have ego. Then another voice belonging to a female Shinju walks up and says Code has always been like that. He was always meant to be a clown used by someone. When Boruto notices another Shinju that he seems to recognize. Elsewhere, Sarada and Kawaki are arguing about how he needs to kill Boruto since he was working with Code. Sarada argues that they should look more into it because Boruto didn't seem to be attacking the village, more like saving it. Kawaki says all Otsutsuki deserve to die, so Sarada reminds him he's one as well. Kawaki sighs and says he is an Otsutsuki made to kill other Otsutsuki. After he accomplishes that, he'll die without any qualms. Sarada then says she won't let him do whatever he wants and control the village, when Shikamaru reminds them that he's relevant and he's still the Hokage in charge. Honestly, this version of Shikamaru is ass to me. This is just my opinion, but he's ass. He's supposedly the smartest shinobi of his time. Now he's just the acting Hokage with no power, honestly. I get the situation is nothing he has experienced before, but out of all of them, I expect him to be able to handle it better than any other Hokage that they would have chosen. So, Shikamaru speculates the citizens are made in trees because Code wants to build a forest. What? Look. They have to have dialed his IQ back as he gotten older, for real, because, like, what? Building a forest? Like, maybe he was being sarcastic, you know what I'm saying? Let's hope he was being sarcastic. Sarada says she doesn't know, but Boruto does. As long as Boruto is an enemy to Code, they should back him up so they can defeat Code once and for all. We then return to the 4 Shinju posted up like Hot Topic models staring at Boruto and Code. Boruto looks at the Shinju he noticed earlier and reaches for his sword when his toad said, "You failed to ambush, hurry up and run." Quickly, that same Shinju appears from a claw grime in front of Boruto and tries to attack him with a swing of his arm, followed by a Chidori, to which Boruto uses his Rasengan to combat it, which makes another callback to Naruto and Sasuke. Now we know these Shinju look like the people who are trapped in trees. Now, I'm reading and reacting to this live as I'm recording this right now. So, my theory is this Shinju Boruto is currently fighting is based on Sasuke. He bears an uncanny resemblance, and he also used Chidori, which is one of Sasuke's signatures. Not saying no other ninja can use it, but we know that's Sasuke's bread and butter right there. I'm gonna call it now, but I think Sasuke might be in a tree somewhere. But let me get back to the fight. Boruto battles the Shinju as the others begin to join in, ultimately being too much for him. As the Shinju bug presses him against the mountain, he yells out for Code to help him, telling him that they'll kill Code also. Code declines as he activates a claw grime to run away. Before he leaves, he says it's out of the blue, but the Shinju can kill Boruto, taking a burden off his back. The Toad then tells Boruto to run. If he dies, what they did will be all for nothing. The main Shinju watches as Boruto escapes, telling him he was lucky their ego awakened their curiosity and desire for knowledge. He's lucky that outweighed their instinct to eat him. He said, "Flee wherever you like. Wherever you are in the world, you can't escape destiny." Which is a cold line. You mean to tell me they're messing around for the sake of knowledge and boredom right now? Saying they'll get to business after they do what they do? That's wild. When they see Boruto, bro, they're telling Boruto, "Go have your fun. We're gonna have our fun, but guess what? We're gonna come back to you later. Just know that wherever you are, we can find you and we will get you." Like that's wild. I'm not gonna lie. That's cold as hell. Like, we just saw Boruto mess Code up, right? And we're just like I just literally said that Boruto is broken, and now we're seeing people that are giving Boruto a hard time after his time skip change in power. Crazy. Like, the levels are rising and it's drastically insane at this point. Anyway, we see Boruto leaning on a tree looking at his headband when somebody asks him if he wants to destroy the world. "Don't push yourself like that ever again," they say. Boruto then says sorry, he was rushing. We see the person speaking to him was Kashin Koji, aka the Jiraiya clone, telling him he isn't trying to calm him down, but he should have known this would happen. What they're going to do hasn't changed. They're still going to fight. Boruto then looks up and says, "Sorry, I need you to wait a little more." We then see that he's talking to Sasuke, and the tree that Boruto was leaning on the whole time is Sasuke in the tree. Holy shit. And that's how the chapter ends. This chapter was a roller coaster from beginning to end. The Toads make sense now. Kashin Koji's been helping him out this entire time. Did Kashin Koji also teach him the Flying Thunder God technique as well? Did Kashin Koji train with Boruto the full 3 years, or was this after Sasuke was bitten and turned into a tree? Many questions, more questions than before, but a lot of questions have been answered. With Naruto in another realm and Sasuke out of commission, doing his perfect Groot impression, and his double in Shinju form causing all hell, this is definitely a turn of events I was not expecting. This is a good point in the story to speculate the future, though. Defeating Code seems to be the main point right now, but with the Shinju out and about, they'll probably be on the same type of timing. I can't wait for this next chapter to see how things play out. What do you all think? Tell me in the comments below, or you can recommend an anime or manga for me to review in the meantime. I'll give my opinion on it here just for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can feel my energy whenever I upload a video. It's been your boy Modern Ninja the Nerd. See you in the next arc.